ladies and gentlemen, new subscribers, old subscribers, good friends of mine that have supported me all the way. This is me bursting my cherry on my first audit. I'm stood on Larkhall Rise, and the junction, the wall you see in front of you, is part of the SG1 Territorial Support Group for Southwest London. It's the headquarters for the Territorial Support Group of Southwest London. I would just like to start by just thanking a few people to begin with. I'd just like to say thank you to Crime Watch for considering this my last encounter with the police as a case to go towards either compensation or a conviction, depending on how things go. And I would also like to give a massive thank you to Fluke Dog, who has supported me and supplied me with some great paperwork and stability when it comes to taking pictures in public as well as doing audits. He did say that I should take my time and feel comfortable doing it, but as this is going to take about an hour anyway, I think I'll finally calm down by then. And the reason I'm doing this is I'm bursting my cherry when it comes to doing audits. This is my first audit of 2019, or my official audit ever of 2019, so I'm bursting my cherry. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to read out the Association of Chief Police Officers of England, Wales and Northern Ireland, written by Andrew Trotter OBE, who's the Chief Constable, Chief of the OCPO Media Advisory Group. They're based in Camden, 25 Camden Road. I'll leave all the information on the video and a link to anything, to their YouTube channels for Fluke Dog and Crime Watch, should you find yourself in the same situation. But as you saw, I'll show you on the screen. There's the OCPO. It's an official letter written on the 26th of August 2010. This piece of paper is still legally valid. Nothing has changed on it since 2010. And it's Communication Advisory Group, okay? Now, I'll read it out, and then you can make your own mind up in regards to whether people should be stopped in the street. Dear colleagues, guidance for photographers, I am writing to you in my capacity as Chair of the ACPO Communications Advisory Group, which sits in the Presidential Business Area. There have been a number of recent incidents highlighted in the press where officers have detained photographers and deleted images from their cameras. I seek your support in reminding your officers and staff that they should not prevent anyone from taking photographs in public. This applies equally to members of the media and public seeking to record images, who do not need a permit to photograph or film in public places. I'm currently at 157 Larkhall Lane, and this is where I was detained and assaulted 6 months ago for taking pictures in public with my video camera. And since then I've done my own investigation and become quite traumatized and quite saddened by the whole event, but here we go. Hello there.
Mate, what are you filming?
I'm doing a public information video about public photography.
Right, is there any reason why you're pointing it at a police building? Because you're going to bring up a lot of...
I understand. I've spoken to the chief,
Sorry, you're recording at the moment?
I am recording there and there.
Do you mind just turning it off?
Not really, no. Not really. Who are you?
Police officer.
And what's your name? Have you got a warrant card or anything to prove that you're... Police officer, what's your number? 1911.
That's
I
enough.
need to know your name and number.
No, I'll tell you what, I'll get one of the uniform teams to come out.
Okay. If you wouldn't mind speaking to Inspector Cameron Childcraft, because he knows I'm here. Excuse me? Inspector Cameron Childcraft, he knows I'm here. And you wouldn't identify yourself when asked. Bad news. This is what happens. I've been doing this audit for the past hour. That was close. You can see this audit has got off to a nice start. Just as I was about to finish, two plainclothes policemen came up to me, asked me what I was doing. I told them I was doing a public audit on public photography. They didn't like that answer and told me they were going to get a uniformed officer or a uniformed police officer to come out to speak to me. I've just moved locations, maybe 20 yards, so if they do want to speak to me, I'm near the same place, and it's not as if there's any other photographers here. The ACPO guidance is as follows. There are no powers prohibiting the taking of photographs, film or digital images in public places. Therefore, members of the public and press should not be prevented from doing so. We need to cooperate with the media and amateur photographers. They play a vital role as their images help us identify criminals. We must acknowledge that citizen journalism is a feature of modern life, and police officers are now photographed and filmed more than ever. Unnecessarily restricting photography, whether for the casual tourist or professional, is unacceptable, and if it undermines public confidence in the police service, and it does undermine public confidence in the police service, and it can traumatize people, send them into a world of madness. Once an image has been recorded, the police have no power to delete or confiscate it without a court order. So if they stop you, which they're not allowed to do, and they grab hold of your camera, which they're not allowed to do, if they even look at a picture, if they even start playing a video, they need to do so with a court order. If you require further guidance, please refer to the ACPO website or contact my staff officer Robin Edwards at robin.edwards@btp.pnn@police.uk. This is signed, yours sincerely, Andrew Trotter, Chief Constable, Chair of ACPO Communications Advisory Group. Hello there.
Mate, what are you filming?
I'm doing a public information video about public photography.
Right, is there any reason why you're pointing at a police building? Because you're going to bring up a lot of...
I understand.
Sorry, you recording at the moment?
I am recording there and there. Not really, no. Not really. Who are you?
Police
And what's your
officers
name?
from
Have you got a warrant card or anything to prove it? Yeah. Police officer, what's your number? 191.
that's
I
enough.
can't.
You've
I need
seen
to know
that.
your name and number.
No, I'll tell you what, I'll get one of the uniform teams to come out.
Okay. Not that it matters. Tell you what I'll do. I'll wait 10, 20 minutes. 10 minutes, say? Should we say 10 minutes? Tell you what, I'll go up the road. If it really bothers them that much that I'm outside their police station filming in public, I shall go to another public place where they can't fucking see me. So that was two plainclothes policemen who I'd met before and said nothing to me when I was filming. I didn't even know they were policemen. They didn't identify themselves. And do the last audit here, and then I'll go home. So if he's not here in 6 minutes, I'm going home. I'm not going to stand around waiting for them. I'm just telling porkies, mate. You're telling porkies, as per usual. What happened? You know, guys, as to whether this policeman is turning up or not. All visitors must report to reception and outside gates. Hello? Sorry, I can't hear you. There's so much extra noise going on. Can I speak to you outside the guard room, please? I can't hear you. I don't have an identification. I'm a citizen of the country. I don't want to come in. I just want to get some advice, or need to know whether you know if a police officer is going to turn up to come and speak to me. Because I just had two plainclothes policemen come to speak to me, and they didn't identify themselves. They walked away and said they were going to get a uniformed officer to come and see me. I'm wondering if you've been advised of that, and if so, I will wait. If not, I'm going to go home. Hello? Hello there. I'm just wondering, can you tell me if you've been advised of a uniformed police officer who's going to come out and see me?
No uniform police officer here.
No uniformed police officers here. So I was lied to by the undercover police officers, yes? Because they said they were going to go and get a uniformed officer to come and see me. They didn't identify themselves, and they said they were going to get a uniformed officer to come and see me. So that's a lie if you say there's no uniformed officers here. Is that correct? Hiya. Just need some advice. Do you work here? I've just been stopped by two plainclothes policemen who didn't identify themselves when asked. They asked me what I was doing. I said I was doing an audit on public photography. I was over there on a public footpath. They asked me why I was filming in here. They didn't give me a chance to answer. They walked away and said, wait here, we're going to get a uniformed officer to come and see you. I've been here 20 minutes and I came here to get his advice to see if this uniformed officer is going to turn up. If not, I would like to go home.
What do you want to do? What are you doing here?
I'm doing a public audit on public photography.
Okay.
6 months ago, I was detained there.
What are you doing here today then?
I'm doing a public audit on public photography.
And what does
Shall I show you?
No, what does it physically involve?
It involves this, the guidance from the Chief Constable. That's what I'm auditing. I'm doing a narration on video.
Okay.
And 6 months ago...
And do you want to do that today?
I've done it already. This will be finished. Are you okay with that?
Got no interest in it.
No, exactly. I'm not breaking the law, and I don't understand why they stopped me and then didn't identify themselves when asked. But it's okay. I'll go home. It's okay. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for being professional. Can I have your name and
Just
number?
being honest, that's all.
Absolutely. I'm being honest.
Okay.
Can I have your name and
My
number?
name's Sergeant Ziegenholt.
Ziegenholt.
Yes.
German.
No.
No, but a
absolutely
good
not.
name. Sergeant Ziegenholt. Do you have a number?
It's Dutch.
Oh, Dutch.
I don't want to give my phone number.
Gut, no, you don't speak Dutch either. What's your number? Do you have a number?
No, it's just Sergeant Ziegenholt. There's only
Okay.
one.
Thank you very much. I'll speak to the inspector and tell him that you are very professional. Can I have your name and number, please? Before I get run over. Can I have, because I spoke to you, can I have your name and number, please? Excuse me, can I have your name and number?
It's Constable Ialongo, I-A-L-O-N-G-O. There's only
your
one
num-
in the Met, so you'll only find one.
Okay, that's fine. And you've got a number?
Yeah, it's 5629.
And you don't have a number? Okay, no problem. Thank you very much indeed.
You take care now.
I will do, thank you. I'll be in the public area because I live around here, and I'll be continuing to do these audits, okay?
Okay.
And those two plainclothes policemen who didn't identify themselves, I will be coming back to talk to them as well. Because I spoke to the inspector and he knew I was going to be here today. Thank you very much for your professionalism. Thank you.